to barrel its way in.
Yes. The gate's closed, not for long.
Soon we will hear high-pitched screaming.
Soon we will get back to the gnome slang that everyone knows and loves.
It always comes back to that.
So, I didn't plan for trolls to be in that forest,
But they happened.
but they happened. And now I'm looking at trolls' stat block. How much health do you have?
I have like 5 health.
Don't get hit by a troll.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Trolls are, they're not squishy like gnomes or goblins and stuff like that.
We don't know if there are goblins in this world yet, do we?
We do not.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dungeon World, Justin.
Ooh. Sounds kinky.
I have a...
This out.
I might have something special for you tonight. We'll see how it goes.
Move on my camera so you can't see me going through my...
Someone got a haircut.
Ashley, you're the first person that's actually said anything. No one at work has said anything to me, and it's been like 2 days, and I'm like, no one's gonna mention the fact that like I went from looking like the neckbeard stereotypically seen in all comic book shops to clean.
Are you having to go into the office?
No, but I'm in a lot of Zoom calls.
We did Zoom calls for about a month, and then everyone was just like, fuck it, we're only doing audio.
Nah, we still do face-to-face, and my favorite is when I was starting, I had to be in like a constant all-day Zoom calls. It's just like...
That's rough.
HR hell, right? The first week?
It wasn't HR hell, it was just onboarding and training, but I didn't have my work computer, so I had no hardware to actually do my job.
Oh,
It was
yep.
just like, I guess this is me sitting there, and it was right before Christmas, so no one gave 2 fucks.
That happened to me back in 2014. I took a business trip somewhere, and they were supposed to get me a laptop set up and everything, and I get there, and they have nothing for me. So for the 3 weeks that I was there, for the entire first week, unless like the manager came and got me, I've literally sat at a desk, just kind of like waiting for like basically for someone to call me. I had nothing to do. I was in like a foreign work environment, so I'm just sitting there on my phone, just like, okay, guys, just browsing the internet for like 7 hours a day. I'm like, I guess you don't want me to work, but you're paying me.
Oh shit, I just realized the comic book store is doing their online auction today, and I missed the entire thing, so I'm like scrubbing through. Luckily there wasn't anything I'm like, I must have. Usually they have Power Rangers stuff.
I spent, I quote unquote spent $550 at a used video game store on Saturday.
Ooh, what'd you get?
I traded in $550 worth of video games, and I picked up like 4 games.
Oh, so you went to GameStop. To the moon!
To the moon.
You know they take computer stuff now.
Do they?
Desperation, man.
So I got both of the PS1 Lunar games.
Ooh.
The second one is complete in box. The first one was not. I got the Ark the Lad collection for the PS1, which is 4 games in one. A in-box Super Nintendo game, and another PlayStation 1 RPG that you probably never heard of.
Go for it. I may have heard of it.
Grand Stream Saga.
Heard of it, never could get my hands on it, so I never played it.
Let me tell you, man, that Ark the Lad collection was $215.
I have a friend who is like you, who really loves his physical classic media. His whole entire like living room when I lived rented with him.
Here's the thing, I don't.
You know, you always have like. It sounds like you're like the fine wine of like classic game. It's like, let me look, and I'm playing this on my PlayStation 1 in the background. Shit.
So most of the time, everything is in boxes in the closet. I don't display shit.
Mm.
Like what you see back here, like all this stuff, it's like, oh right, that's a knife. All this stuff is like sits out in the room, but no one sees it. It's like downstairs. Everything is packed up unless I'm actively playing something. I do not give a shit about presentation.
My D&D books are probably what I present the most, and I have a shelf of like old PS2, PS1 games that I like to display my favorite old games. But
I do see my pride and joy is my Dragon Quest collection, because at this point I have almost every boxed Japanese released game, almost every, not all of them. There's still a few stragglers, and then I'm missing 2 for the North American side, but I have everything complete in box. It all, like, just right here off screen, like literally just off screen, is a box that they all sit in. In fact, it's this box right here. They all sit in that box next to my bed. It's my makeshift nightstand.
I love your Prima Final Fantasy VIII strategy guide you have there.
Oh, you love that? It's good stuff. I pulled it out when I was playing Final Fantasy VIII on my Switch.
Oh, I thought you were just like, I just pull it out when I'm having a hard day and I just read the Prima strategy guide.
Nope, I was actively using it because I would rather flip through that guide than constantly have my phone out looking stuff up as I'm playing.
It's rough. I remember having to use it was funny, at Christmas, the year Kingdom Hearts came out, my parents got me Kingdom Hearts. Problem was, I had no memory card for my PS2 at the time, except for one that you had to put a disc in before you launched the game.
Yeah.
For some proprietary reason and shit.
Hmm.
So I remember I got stuck on trying to find Donald and Goofy in Traverse Town, and I had to use the strategy guide because I could not find how to trigger the event. It was like, ah.
Yeah, like I am just old enough that like games on the Nintendo and Super Nintendo, like if I got stuck on something, I got stuck on it until I figured it out, or I talked to a friend that had beaten it, or I went to the library and got on their internet and looked it up on GameFAQs.
I think Chrono Trigger was like that for me. Final Fantasy IX was like that.
That strategy guide did not help either.
No. Wasn't Prima notorious for having strategy guides that were incorrect?
Yeah. But this baby right here it was one of my white whales for the PlayStation 1.
I got super lucky in Colorado. There's a game store in Boulder, and I found Monster Rancher 1. It didn't have the original jewel case, but it was a Monster Rancher 1. My whale right now is a full, pristine copy of Legend Dragoon.
Good fucking luck, dude. That thing's like hundreds of dollars now. Last time I looked.
Yeah,
200.
My copies are functional, but the problem is the jewel case, the joint between the second and third disc broke, so I want a new copy, just kind of have a pristine.
You could just get a new case.
Well, it's Legend Dragoon's 3 discs, so you gotta get it's one of those specialty.
Yeah, it's the duels. So here's what you do. Go to these days the Final Fantasies on the PS1 are like super cheap by comparison. So just buy a copy and swap the case out.
Oh, yeah, but you can't get the back art out, can you?
Yeah.
I do have an extra copy of Final Fantasy VIII.
Hang on, I'll show you how. I'll show you how using my copy of Lunar here. But you basically just take the disc out, and you've got the edge here, and you literally just flip it up, and it comes up, and you can pull the back art out, and then it just clips back in.
Today I fucking learned.
You can do that on all these dual cases. The one thing I miss about old games like this is when they came with cool shit like this, cloth maps and stuff.
Man, the coolest thing I have, and I have to find it after the move, was when I was working at Backflip. someone went to Wizards for some meet and greet when we became fully Hasbro, and he brought back a what's that one? It's an infamous. It's an infamous original dungeon from Tomb of Horrors. He brought me a cloth map of Tomb of Horrors.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it was for the new books and stuff, so it was a promotional thing. But I was like,
oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's that is one of the oldest modules for D&D, I think.
Oh, notorious, man. I read through it. I'm like, this is too rough.
I have one. It's an advanced Dungeons and Dragons, but it's it's one of these high level campaign books.
Ooh.
So
Rod, that's Waterdeep?
Well, this is specifically I don't know what the cover is supposed to be, but this book is specifically for making campaigns for level 20 characters.
Oh, that's the early version of pristine guides and stuff.
Yeah, because it has this big chart in here for level 1 to 23 characters and stuff like that.
When it comes to summoning demons, I do need my good old line craft.
It actually has a section in here for wizard battles.
Because Wizards was advanced D&D when you still if you wanted to play a ranger, you had to play the elf class, and it was dwarf.
Basically.
Was it you talking? Who brought up dungeons this week in Discord?
Dungeons?
The show or the game or the... Oh,
it was the board game.
Oh, that was Jeff.
Oh, that was Jeff.
Jeff brought it up. I have an original Dungeons.
You have the... Wow. That's pretty cool. I didn't even...
Stole all of the figures. Just the figures, not the cards.
That's rough.
It was in elementary school. I found it at a garage sale. Nice condition. Had all the miniatures. Someone just stole them when I brought it to school to play. It's
I love the art in these little books, too.
Haha! Arrow chest! Now,
in the picture it says, the trap drops a 20-ton block into the corridor on the player.
He just died.
I'm going to make a note of that.
Certain characters in our campaign could survive that.
Arena would.
I think Arena could. I think Yolanda could.
Honestly, I think the entire party could at this point. You guys are so high level, you can do some fucking bullshit stuff.
I would be worried about Hathan.
He's probably the squishiest of all of you, but he also stays out of danger the most.
So we'll put him in front of the dungeon. When we start the dungeon crawl, he'll lead the way and trigger the boulder.
Is this Earthbound where the dungeon is literally on legs walking around with a desert?
I want to do that.
That reminds me of when you have to go through that dungeon in the original God of War when it's on Kronos' back.
Oh man, nothing will beat the original God of War game as far as just
it was a great game.
It's a great I still need to play 2018.
I never played the third game.
Third game was great. So
because at the end of the second he's ascending Mount Olympus to fight Zeus.
Yeah, and you get rocked. Starts out with you getting rocked. Do you care minor spoilers for God of War 3?
That's fine.
So
I haven't it's been out for a decade and I haven't played it yet. Fire away.
Figure I'd ask. I got the collector's edition of God of War 3, and the collector's edition was a plastic container of Pandora's box from the first and third game.
Okay.
And so they put all of the stuff in. So when I got the box, I got home, opened it up. I have it nearby. But you pop open the box, lift up the thing, and it's empty. Because in the game, you open Pandora's box in God of War 1, and you have to go find it again in God of War 3.
Okay.
When you open it, the box is empty and there's nothing in there. But there was a hidden tab that you can pull out, and that's where the art book and the game and the codes and all that stuff was.
That's funny.
It was so good because I opened it up and I'm like, we gotta, because this was right after BioShock and I got the collector's edition of that, and all the Bioshock Big Daddy figures were broken.
Oh
Are
no!
you shitting me again? Ah, but no, that's still probably one of my favorite moments when I'm like, when I got to that point in the game, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Like that makes total sense why they did that.
It does.
Foreshadowing.
It does now.
But unintended spoilers. If you want to buy the collector's edition and get your game out.
How long should we wait for Chris?
I don't know. I guess that's your call.
Where's he at?
Fine, I'm fine vamping.
He said 8:03. He's been waiting 20 minutes. Like I don't want to like toss. I feel like we need one more person so that the decision making is better.
Yeah,
or more.
I would say at least half to the next degree of the players. Because there's 5 of us and there were only 2 of us here, so
Right. But as far as decision making go, Chris's decisions are not typically great for the party in general.
I'm gonna go invisible. I'm gonna have the body on top of me. I'm gonna weaken at Bernie's while everybody else is like actually fighting.
trying not to die.
Everyone's fighting for their lives. So like there's that line, like, do we wait?
I'm fine either way. I'm always on. When I run my games, if not enough people are there, I'm more than happy to hold off for a week. But I can also play too. It's all depending on what. So part of me is like,
it's all relative, baby.
We'll give him until 8:30, worst case, and then we're just gonna start.
Okay.
So how about the Noid coming back?
The Noid?
What? The Noid's back? Is Pizza Hut or Domino's doing a new thing with him?
Uh huh. Let me read you the article.
The Noid. Crash Bandicoot? What?
Yeah, so the Noid and Crash Bandicoot are teaming up to promote Domino's line of self-driving cars.
What?
And he's apparently a guest character in the Crash Bandicoot Runner game. Now, mind you, the reason why the Noid was retired in the first place is because of
a suicide.
A mentally unstable man who didn't get the help he needed. Thought
named Kevin Noid.
Yep, got the idea that was directly attacking him, so he held up a Domino's. They sent him to a mental asylum, and 3 months later, he committed suicide. So people still remember the reason why the Noid has been gone since 1990.
Maybe the younger crowd won't care as much.
I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
Domino's had a mascot in the 80s, in the late 80s, called the Noid. And the Noid, you have to avoid the Noid because the Noid was going to try and steal your pizza.
He was going to make your pizza cold, and so you have to avoid the Noid by going with Domino's.
I see.
And then the whole fiasco with the man going.
Actually, I think that happened in Georgia.
Why am I not surprised?
Let's see. Kenneth Lamar Noid. Yep, Chamblee, Georgia. Armed with a .357 Magnum, held two employees hostage for 5 hours. He forced the cops to call the Domino's headquarters and made a demand of $100,000 and a white limousine as a getaway.
Can't say the men didn't have style.
Noid eventually became hungry and forced the employees to make him 2 special pizzas. While Noid ate the pizzas with his gun in his lap, the hostages escaped. Noid surrendered to the police shortly thereafter. They called him paranoid. He was found not guilty by reason of insanity. He was in a mental institution to where he eventually finished the job.
What did I just walk in on? This is way more serious And we're
We're talking about Domino's bringing back the Noid and the mascot, and Sean didn't know about the history of the Noid and why he was discontinued.
I missed it because I was only like 3 years old.
I was young too, but I am a nostalgia buff, so I kind of dabble in reading that kind of thing.
Just admit it. Deep down, you're an old man.
With this haircut, I feel like I'm an old man. Balding spots and stuff.
Hey man, I turned 36 in 3 weeks.
Oh, you're looking pretty good for 36. I thought you were younger. I thought you were like 27. So
That always feels like such a backhanded compliment. You look good for X age.
you know my social skills are like very fucking low.
You work for a video game company. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, what the fuck did y'all do?
We brought like a troll into somewhere, didn't we?
We were leading a troll into the Gnome village, and John posed a very kind of serious morality question to us. Are you willing to sacrifice the Gnome women and the Gnome children? To which we said yes. So as the session ended, the troll was going in, and I think we just closed the gates behind.
Yeah.
Didn't it destroy the gates? I thought it like broke through.
If it didn't, it's about to.
No, a Kool-Aid man. I remember making a comment about how like he kicked down the door, and we're like, oh yeah,
oh yeah.
The door has flown off the hinges. There are bits of wood everywhere. You see before you a small town surrounded by, well, it was surrounded by a wall. Now there's a giant hole in the gate. You see people doing their business in the city, and you hear a tiny stamping of feet as a contingent of what appears to be military gnomes turn corner to see a troll bust up into their town.
How close am I to the troll?
Real close.
I'm going to touch the troll and cast invisibility.
yes, because we need stealth troll.
They see the troll. They're going to see the troll disappear. If y'all die, I mean, whatever happens, happens. You've made your decision. Roll use magic. Wait. What does it say? Does it say they have to be willing?
Let me double check on the verbiage before I say.
I asked because the troll is not. I don't know that the troll is smart enough to be willing. It says his instinct is merely to smash things.
Let's see. Let's go to sub. Let's look. Visibility. Touch an ally. So no. Then I can't do it. Too bad. Too bad.
Can we check to see if the troll is an ally first?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
It could be a different kind of ally.
If you want to find out, he can rip a limb off, and you can find out. No.
Hmm.
All right. So continue.
No, I mean this is it. What do y'all do? Because there's a troll behind you and gnomes in front of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna like scatter. Scatter.
Everyone's gonna split up.
I need to find the.
You'd like that.
Let's see. Man, you guys put so much shit in this channel. I just want the link to the damn campaign.
I guess I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Can you only cast it on an ally, or can you cast it on yourself?
It says touch an ally, nobody can see them, but I assume that being
you are
an
friendly
ally,
with yourself.
I am friendly with myself.
Is this canon now?
That he's friendly with himself? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it to you in a DM so you wouldn't lose it.
Yeah, if you want to go invisible, leave everyone behind. Go ahead, go ahead and use magic right in front of the troll, and hopefully that doesn't go bad.
Boy, howdy.
Y'all are all kind of clumped together.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy indeed. The spell fails. What's the effect of... Hold on.
What is the effect of... Did I click the right thing? Cast a spell. What is the effect?
Probably.
A miss. Let's see. No. What sucks is I rolled a 7, but because of my
-1 forward.
yeah.
So what is a 6 on use magic? I think you forget the spell,
on
right?
On cast a spell. Okay, so wait. Actually, it is on a per. I had this pulled up earlier.
It says in the log usually, right?
Usually does.
Yeah, it usually does. I think it.
Because for me, it's I either
Dungeon World Wizard.
Okay, it's one of those things where
I need to keep
when you
this
cast a
pulled
spell, roll int on a 10 plus is successful, on a 7 or 9 complications, on a 6 it's my turn.
Okay, so it's like I don't lose the spell or whatever. I can lose the spell on a 7 to 9 if I choose to lose it. It looks like, because when I'm looking at cast a spell, it doesn't have anything for below 7,
Right.
other than just the spell fails.
As you place your hand upon your chest to try to cast invisible on yourself, you feel the troll. His knee grazes your back, and you feel the magic go through you. And
Oh,
you
no.
look and see you're still visible. Then you look behind you and you see nothing.
Oh,
well, we got our wish technically, just kind of roundabout way. Well, that throws my plan out of it because I need to make eye contact that I can see to cause fear, and I can't cause fear to something I cannot see.
don't worry, man. This thing's about to cause a lot of fear to everything around us. We should probably immediately break off to one way and let the troll keep his tunnel vision on everything in front of him.
So the troll does see the troll would see the contingent of gnome soldiers that were heading towards the gate.
Yes.
And on the left and right side, there is what appears to be an alleyway where buildings and the walls almost come together, but not completely. So those are areas that you could dash if you wanted to.
Yes.
How
I
long
would
would it take me to? Oh, go ahead.
let's not mess with this troll.
Well, okay, I have a solution.
Is your solution to run away from the troll? Because that's what we should do.
I can make it go away.
Can you?
It's well, is it? Does it fall under NPC?
It falls under monster.
Oh, I guess
It's a monster.
When you give an NPC an order based on your divine authority. Okay, so I can't tell it to go away.
It says they are straight up evil and they're gonna smash you. Yeah, that's what they do.
Okay. Yes, it can be reasoned with. All right. Where are the women and children? I'm hiding behind them.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
What are you gonna
Actually-
cast a spell, Helga?
Guidance.
What does that do?
Well, let's see if I can actually cast it first, my friend. That's with a -1, that's still an 8. I've already taken -1.
Hey, Sean,
What-
I need a
what-
description of the terrain.
You are directly in front of you is what appears to be a town square that stretches onward for quite a ways. This is a large town. You see buildings lining the street up into a town square where there is a circle area or pavilion area where maybe people are executed or maybe they have festivals or something. They one or the other. You see what appears to be shops lining the left and right on the main drag. The buildings you see maybe a general store, a sheriff's office kind of thing, whatever those are in Gnome Town. We'll figure that out maybe. You see what appears to be a butcher shop, a tanner, miscellaneous stores going down the drag until you get to the pavilion area, at which point the streets go off in multiple directions and you're not really close enough to determine much more.
What is the? Are we on like cobblestone or are we on grass? Or
You're on
like,
cobblestone. There are roads there are streets or roads of cobblestone in the city. And like I said before, there's the alleys to the left and the right, and there's alleys in between the buildings as well. So if you didn't want to dash immediately close to the wall, you could go one house up. You'd be putting yourself closer to the gnome contingent, though. I don't know if that's something you want to do, but it might be. They might be friendly.
Oh, that's what I'll do. I want to command the gnomes to attack the troll.
What troll? They can't see it.
Oh shit. Okay, well.
I cast guidance, but I'm going to take the penalty if I can't cast guidance until I commune with my god again.
Okay, what does guidance do?
It's in the chat. So essentially, the symbol of your deity appears before you, which is two tentacles high-fiving.
Excellent.
And it will point towards the direction or course of action your deity would have you take, then disappear. The message is through gesture only. Your communication through the spell is severely limited.
Okay.
The tentacles are pointing us somewhere? Is that where we're going?
The tentacle points itself at the sheriff's office.
I start running towards the sheriff's office with great urgency.
Olga, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna follow.
I'm listening to my heart and God, my friend. And I waddle over to the sheriff's office.
You waddle or you sprint with purpose?
Sprint with purpose and waddle are the same things in the dwarven tongue.
Does the rest of the crew follow?
Yeah.
You're not saying yes, Constantine.
This is a tough one. I mean, Law and Order, like.
SVU is my favorite series.
I don't know. I don't know. This is really hard. Abandoning. Well, okay, you said there's like an armed contingent of gnomes.
Yes.
What are they doing right now?
They were turning a corner, and it looks like they were headed towards the gate.
Did they see the troll and then it go invisible?
Yes.
Okay, and they're just standing there now?
They are taking a defensive posture and approaching slowly.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't wait for just that random
Let me paint you a picture of these gnomes and their defensive posture. They are armed like Spartans with giant-ass shields and spears and are moving slowly forward.
Towards us or towards the sheriff's office?
Towards the invisible troll and where Peace-Sprout has stayed because he can't make a decision whether to run or not.
Oh,
Stand down! You and your ugly troll!
all right, fine. I'll run to the sheriff's office. It feels like the wrong thing to do.
You feel a breeze behind you, and you're mostly sure that you almost got hit by a club in the back of your whole body. And a gust of wind pushes you along and shakes the troll contingent a little bit. They're like, "Wind magic with the troll! Charge!" And the stamping of feet charge at the invisible troll. As the door closes behind the rest of you, you hear crashing behind you and splintering wood as, well, chaos ensues. In the sheriff's office, in the sheriff's building? Jail? I don't know. As you enter the saloon doors, because that's how it is, you see a waiting area with a couple of chairs, a railed window where a secretary gnome waits, a door leading to the back, and at the front of the right to the side of the entrance, you see 3 jail cells, and in one of them, you see a young pregnant woman.
I waddle up.
Helga! Helga! The young pregnant woman calls out to you.
Aye, that's me. Little busy for a little pregnant talk. I've got a giant troll to take care of.
And Melvin, you would immediately notice that Helga, or that the person summoning Helga, looks like a younger version of your mother, Cynthia.
Mother?
I'm gonna go up to the counter. We need armaments. We need help. Where is the nearest armory?
We have Hold on, I'm trying to put on that German accent again. The army is in here. What do you need the army for?
There's a troll running around outside.
I don't see him. And then
Well,
a bunch of gnomes come flying through the door as they're smashed into it. Oh, that's a problem.
Do you have anything to deal with this?
No.
What do you have in your armory?
Spears and shields, not troll-killing things.
You guys sell troll stuff. What? All right.
Does the sheriff's office sell troll stuff?
I thought it was your main export.
Helga, let me out of here. No, wait, Cynthia doesn't have a German accent.
She's like
She's like a Melvin, but like.
She's very, very particular on how she talks about things.
I gotta put that voice on. It's hard to switch back and forth between the Nazis and Cynthia. Helga, it's time. I need you to let me out. This mission's a wash. We need to leave now.
This mission is a wash. I was chained up in a cave, about to be converted into some sort of evil demigod without a neck.
Yes, that. Oh, I almost put on the German again. Yeah, that was the idea, but it's a wash. We should leave. Can you open the gate? It's time to go.
Is there a clear path between Helga and the jail cell?
Yes, except for the jail door. You cannot leave. You cannot release the prisoner.
We better evacuate this place, or the whole entire town is gonna go to trouble. And we don't want this going down on an innocent pregnant lady, even though she is.
She's not innocent. She's evil incarnate and will be punished with death.
Olga, hold on.
So am I.
By whatever authority, you should release this woman.
Are you making a command?
Oh yeah. This is gonna go badly, but you know, I'm a gambler. Holy shit, dude.
You stand down! And she stamps on a button on her desk, and red lights fill the jail or the prison area, and a siren starts going off.
I'm glad you sounded the troll alarm. Thank you.
The trolls will be here soon. You should stand down. She hits another button, and one of the jail cells opens. She says, "Get in there!
Okay, we
I command you.
By what authority?
By my authority. Get in the jail."
Well, my loving God said otherwise. I'm gonna attack the lock.
Can you do something about this?
What are you doing, Justin?
I'm gonna attack the jail cell door and try to unlock it using my mace.
Excellent. I don't know what you roll for that.
I'm guessing like hack and flash.
The door cannot defend itself. Don't worry.
But you can fail and get hurt.
Hold on, let me get rid of the -1 for the spells. And
You knock it down. The lock busts off of it. He says, "No, do not do that." And she starts getting up, heading to the door, and you open the door.
I just want to distract the jailer by asking her what crime this woman committed.
She is moving away from her door, or from her little iron wrought bar window, and moving to the left where a door is visible. And she comes out of it. And Cynthia comes out of her jail cell. Time to leave.
I believe that is definitely the plan. Don't mind the fact that we just let loose an invisible, and I look over to Flanagan's character.
Gavril.
Just
Yeah. An invisible version of an evil dragon, or troll, not dragon.
So let's not go out the front door. Let's go out the back. And the back door opens, and here stands the gnome with what appears to be a crossbow in hand.
pointed at us.
Yes. Get in the jail cell.
All right.
I suggest you put that down right now.
I suggest you get in the jail cell right now.
And I'm just gonna make a finger. I'm just gonna make a finger gun at him, and I'm gonna say, "Last chance."
She holds up the crossbow closer to you and says, "Last chance!"
And I fire off a magic missile.
Roll use
In a
magic.
confined space, doesn't magic missile have like a concussion?
I mean, it doesn't if you roll a 6.
5. That's a 5.
You point your finger at her, cast your magic, nothing happens except you feel a crossbow bolt in your chest.
Oh boy, if you surrendered to my god, you probably wouldn't have such impotence with yourself.
How many hit points is that?
We're gonna find out. I'm about to
God.
roll it. I'm not
Okay.
not pulling any punches. I'm rolling this in chat.
I feel like you gave yourself a +3 forward, so subtract 3.
5.
Jesus.
Davril hits the ground dead.
Would someone
No,
like to
you're
fix
gonna
this
fix it.
before it turns worse?
I will.
This is my chance for redemption. Go. Just go.
Should I heal him?
I have lay on hands. Wait, doesn't he have a potion in his bag? Like the
It doesn't matter if he's on the ground unconscious.
It's
And
too heavy to lift as a frail dwarven woman.
as you reach down and rip the bolt out of his chest to heal him or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Light
It
Wounds.
worked.
But I have to take the downside of you draw unwelcome attention.
I don't know. I would say that this attention is already unwelcome.
Oh!
With the
Health.
2 health, that'll bring you. We're not doing negative rules. You brought to 2 health, not
Okay.
whatever would be.
Okay, that's good because I was at -2.
There's no negative health. You're either dead or you're not. Not more dead. As you draw on one attention, the gnome points the crossbow at you, Helga, and says, "Stand down! Do not touch him. He is prisoner. You are prisoner. Get in jail."
You're a
I want
murderer.
to tackle and restrain her while she's distracted.
That's fair. Roll.
No, go ahead.
Roll defy danger. You want to tackle and restrain?
Yeah.
Roll defy danger with strength.
I mean, is it an imminent threat though? She's totally focused on him. Would it be something else?
Is it an automatic crossbow, or does she have to manually reload it every time she fires a bolt?
You don't know. You haven't seen her reload it.
I mean, I'll roll whatever. I don't care.
Maybe you. Well, when you stand in defense of a person, item, or location, are you standing in defense of Helga by tackling this gnome?
Well, yes.
Well, then yeah, roll defend to tackle and restrain.
Oh Jesus, what am I? Okay, cool. Even odds, baby. Give me something decent.
It doesn't fucking matter.
What? Okay, I don't understand. Why are my rolls so bad?
So long as you stand in defense when you. Okay. Do you not get a hold? Nope, you don't. As you go to tackle him, this gnome, y'all just roll so poorly so often, it's hard to think of what to do. How can the
Okay.
situation get any worse? 2 gnomes come. You run and tackle, and then she easily sidesteps you, and you smash into the wall. And you smash into the door, and as the door flings open, you see two more gnomes arming up to enter the room.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation.
Okay. To what effect?
To what effect is... So I'm not touching an object to cast this, so I can create an illusion no bigger than myself. I'm going to create a copy of myself that gets, kind of separates from my body, gets up and runs out of the room.
runs out the front door or into the back door where Pea Sprout has seen 2 more guards arming up.
Whichever way is the easiest to kind of try to throw them off.
As a distraction.
I don't know that either is easy. Like the door, the entrance behind you will show you running away out into the troll,
Yes.
but your body will still be there.
My body. The
And they will
point
have
is
to
to
step
get their
over
attention
it.
on that.
Sure, well, they'll have to step over you to get to it,
Yeah.
and they'll have to go through Melvin.
Brilliant.
All right, roll use magic.
Wow, it didn't fail for once. Actually, can I just cast, or can I roll from the spell itself? Nah, it just shows.
What's your effect?
What I just basically
No,
like.
I mean, what's your? You rolled an 8. What's your? What's your badness?
I don't get it. I suffer great harm when they fail. They can just forget their spell.
Yeah, but I've already forgotten one spell. That's bad for me.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just complaining because I have 15 experience now.
I guess you draw unwelcome attention because I'm already taking -1 to my spell rolls. That was technically a 7.
So, I want to warn you that taking unwelcome attention while trying to cast a distraction is not gonna be good.
Fine,
If you reload it,
But you could do it.
I'll just forget the spell. Like
If Sean-
these
if
rolls have been
you-
these rolls have been so shit. It's honestly demoralizing.
is she reloading?
The crossbow lady.
Yeah.
Why don't you discern realities and find out?
But I'm right next to her. Like,
You gotta discern.
Or-
which reality you're-
Like, I want to.
I got an 8. Screw you, Sean. Screw
All right, what's your question?
I already asked it. Okay, out of the 3 that I can see, who's the most dangerous? Like, who has armed weapons?
I thought you wanted to know if she was reloading.
I mean, who's ready to attack him, not who has weapons.
I am ready to attack. I'm always
No,
ready.
no.
Helga appears ready to attack. Asked and answered.
Jesus.
No, who's ready to attack? Looking around the room, you could see that the crossbow doesn't appear to be loaded. She is aiming it at people wildly while it's unloaded. And the 2 gnomes are almost buttoned up and ready for combat. The ones in the back room.
Okay.
Can I ask a question to the people in the room?
It's just Cynthia and the gnome and the characters.
I'm gonna ask.
We've
the
got company back here, by the way. There's 2 more little bastards.
If we
Okay.
surrender right now, would we be protected in these cells from, say, troll strength attacks towards the top or bottom of this building? If so, I will surrender gladly.
As you say that, the front wall burst forth with splinters and boards as some invisible force smashes it.
Is that where the jail cells are? Or?
Yes. Sorry, were.
Oh. Yeah, never mind. Try to the death then.
I want to pick her up and throw her over my shoulder. Everybody, let's run.
You're picking up the gnome
Yep, I'm saving her.
and you're running to the back door or the front?
To where the 2 gnome guys are.
You're gonna okay.
Do I need to roll?
She's not pointing at you. You could pick her up. She's a gnome. What are you? You're not short, are you?
No. Not even close.
What are you? Are you human?
Yeah, like, I think, oh yeah, what is my race? Yeah, just straight up human.
All right, you grab the gnome and she's like, "Put me down!" and start running to the back.
Yeah, towards the 2 guys that are getting ready. There's an invisible troll out there! Arm up! We're all going to die.
They're like, no, we will fight to the death. And they strap on their Spartan helmets, stamp their spears, and start marching to certain death.
Am I still just standing with Cynthia and just watching them happen?
Yes. To the death! I think it's time to leave. Can we leave now?
Can I pick her up too, pregnant lady?
Do not touch me.
Yeah,
I can walk for myself.
I kind of like Melvin aggressively steps in the way. Like, what makes Helga do so? Instinctually protective.
It's probably a good idea to be instinctually protective of your pregnant mother.
I'm going to point this out. She is pregnant. She cannot run as fast as us.
I'm fine. I could run fast.
It's your
know,
life.
Women are very capable people. Judgy.
How
very-
pregnant is she? Is she like really pregnant?
No, she's not really pregnant.
All right, let's go.
She's noticeably pregnant.
I want to scan quickly around the place that the dwarves put on all their shit. Is there anything usable there?
The gnomes.
Yeah.
You see some tower shields and some spears and some helmets.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna grab a shield.
Don't you already have a shield?
Yeah, but I'm gonna stick it on whatever her name is back.
The gnome's back? I
Yeah.
do not need a shield.
I'm just gonna strap it to her. I'm
Oh, what are you doing? Are you gonna...
trying to save your life.
No, I do not want to live. I will fight to the death. And she hits you in the back with her tiny little hands.
Should I save a character that's resisting me? I don't know.
No.
Are you good or evil?
Oh, you know what? This is a great time for spout lore.
Why? What lore are you spouting?
Oh, Jesus. No, well, actually, you're supposed to spout the lore. What did I get? I just missed again.
What were you? What knowledge were you trying to consult?
If it's honorable for them to march to their death, I'm taking that away from her.
You know that gnome culture is. Sorry, you Pea Sprout specifically. Constantine doesn't know shit about gnomes. Pea Sprout knows that gnomes are a very warring and honor-bound culture, and they will fight to the death, and they do, and you would be doing them a disservice, in their opinion, by not allowing them to die.
All right, if this is what
How do you
wanted-
know this?
How do I know this? This is probably from my early pre-paladin days when I traveled with a band of miscreants, and there were several gnomes there. There were some warriors from some long ago conflict, and then turned into some mercenaries. So I learned some of their customs from them.
Okay. You also rolled a 4. So the back wall of the sheriff's office opens up as a massive wooden club comes barreling through it, and a troll who is now visible all of a sudden peeks down into the room, making eye contact with you.
I want to pick up a spear and stab it in its eye.
Are you throwing the spear or are you charging?
Yeah. Well, is it? Okay, I'm going to throw it. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the distance.
Okay,
So I'm gonna set down-
he's about like 10 yards away, so you could you could throw it. Roll
Okay. I'm
roll
gonna set
volley.
down whatever it is.
Say what?
I'm going to set down whatever the character is that I have. I don't know what her name is.
She,
Yeah.
as you set her down, she takes the crossbow, charging at the troll. Go ahead and roll volley for chucking the spear.
Jesus Christ. Just once. Just one time.
Nope. Oh God.
Can we not battle? I would rather roleplay it. I literally can.
As you chuck the spear, It actually skewers the gnome lady as she charges to her death.
Was that in the spot where a shield would have been useful?
Yes. Right in her back where you're trying to lash the shield to her. She falls to the ground silent, and the troll, he stands up, and it looks like he's holding his giant-ass club like a golf club, getting ready to make sure the rest of the building you're in is no longer there.
He's visible now, right?
So what?
He's visible now, right?
Yes, very.
Cast a spell.
It's about fucking time. What spell are you casting?
I'm casting the one, the only Cossphere.
The target is afraid of the object. What object?
Well,
My breastplate. Please.
gnomes.
No.
Their reaction is to flee. The reaction is up to them. Flee, panic, beg, fight. Yeah, well, their instinct is to smash. They're going to fight every single gnome they see. You're okay with this?
Give me an E. Give me a V. Give me an I. Give me an L. What's that spell? Evil.
As Timmy, the tiny little child gnome, turns the corner, the troll looks at him, lets out a horrified gasp, and smashes him to pulp in a single squish.
I'm gonna draw my god symbol, the two tentacles high-fiving each other, somewhere inside of the ruins of the sheriff's office, and I'm going to point towards the back, and I'm gonna be walking out there with Cynthia.
Right towards the troll?
The opposite of where he's at, I am heading out that
You're heading out the front door now.
heading out the front door.
I'm gonna go out the front door too.
Davril? Will you be joining them?
Yes.
Would you like to roll some dice again?
No, because I failed basically everything I've rolled so far. It has only caused me misery and pain.
Wait, how much experience do you have right now?
I have 8 experience.
I have 16.
I have 9.
I'm literally the least useful person in the party.
I have failed all my spell rolls and forgotten a spell this session.
So are you down 2 spells until we rest out?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Same. I'm I can't do guidance. I can't do.
My only offense is magic missile, and I used that and I failed at it, and it got me pretty much killed.
Well, okay. I have a plan. What if we run out into the forest? Rest.
That's what got us in here in the first place.
We didn't rest.
Why would you go to the forest? There's trolls there. I guess there's trolls here too now.
Who's that supposed to be?
That's Cynthia.
Oh, okay.
Why are there trolls everywhere? We should leave.
Fuck if I know.
We should
Where
go.
would you take us, Cynthia?
Away. There's a dock. We came in. So, I posed
your
this
wallet
question
now?
to Helga. You know Cynthia. She said this mission is a wash, and it's time to leave. What does that mean to Helga?
It means that we weren't able to induct ourselves into the cult of whatever that was turning us into 2/3 men. So we're gonna try to reestablish our hold into creating our own cult, because we were supposed to corrupt the pure line of whatever was gonna corrupt us for the glory of the Forgotten One.
Okay, so that's why you were in Gnome Town.
Getting strapped up to the gurneys and ready to convert.
Okay.
You're going to be turned into 2/3 men? This is kind of fun.
You were going to be turned into 2/3 men too, but you didn't have the choice in the matter.
This sounds like it's against the law. I might have to turn you in.
Can we do that after we get away from the trolls?
Yes, please. Let's lead the way. God, please. I don't want to die here.
I'll say this: the heroes should lead the way. Cynthia's an NPC. She's not gonna tell you how to get away.
I think we should try to take out the troll. It's the right thing to
We
do.
can't
No.
kill the troll. Are you out of your damn mind?
Don't care, didn't read.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna discern realities and hope I don't break or escape.
What are you discerning realities about?
I'm gonna look for that dock that she mentioned.
Okay, looks like you got one question.
Where's the dock?
I want to say one thing. What is about to happen is such a triggery thing. It just gives me the idea of what's about to happen. Well, nothing was until you asked that.
What should I be on the lookout for?
Big fucking troll.
Well, as the giant club comes swinging down from the sky, you think I should dodge. No, you see a sign that has the symbol of the anchor, and it has a couple of other symbols as well. And the sign, specifically with the anchor, points to the west, and you can see in the distance seagulls above that area of town.
Let's get to a boat. Everybody knows that trolls can't swim.
Does everyone know this?
Sounds like you're spouting lore.
You did it
have to roll for that too.
Yes.
My God. This game has been a dumpster fire since the start.
Oh.
I didn't be in a fantasy world. Now I just want to leave. This is the Dark Souls of RPGs.
You consult your accumulated knowledge about trolls. You know absolutely that forest trolls cannot swim.
Oh.
You know absolutely that in Gnome Town, they don't hunt forest trolls. They hunt sea trolls.
Great. There's a garden variety of them.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
How do you know this?
Come on, Mel Dog. I want to know this.
Hey, you said what? Did you see like an infograph on the wall in the sheriff's office about this?
You see, I watched some VHS training videos involving the hierarchy of trolls that live in this land.
So Melvin knows this, or Helga?
No, I think Helga, in one of her orientations for this mission, to sacrifice herself to corrupt the line of whatever in the name of the Forgotten One, was briefed to not take a boat because there's a high chance that I would die at sea before I could fulfill my mission.
Great, and you want to go there now?
As they say, his fate is sealed.
It's better than dying by being crushed. At least by drowning, you get the joy of being surrounded by the tentacles of the gods themselves.
Fine, sure, whatever. Let's go.
I like how Gabriel's just so over this.
He's just like, fuck it, we're fucked.
I can't tell if that's you, Scott, or just playing the character.
What's that?
Little amazed.
Sorry, what was that, Chris?
I said, like, the fact that you're just so over this. Like, you take a fucking crossbow bolt to the chest. And you're just like, let's go to the fucking soul.
Let's go to fucking die at sea. Come on, guys.
We're gonna roll a 1 to get on
As
the boat.
as the giant club comes crashing down on the outside of the sheriff's office, unless you want some of that.
I think. Oh god. Oh god.
You all right, Scott? You okay, buddy? Do we need to take a safety break?
I thought it was bad too. You're right. It would have been as shitty as like losing my my weapons or my armor on the very first.
Man.
Okay, I guess
I could shoot a magic missile at him, but knowing my fate, it's gonna come out my finger, curve back, and blast me in the face. That's how confident I am in my magic casting abilities right now.
So
we're supposed to have a band of heroes, Sean. I feel like we're more like the mystery men of superheroes right now. Okay. Is there any way to save the town? Is there anything I could use to see if there's a way for us to save it? We can't do it directly. We've proven that.
Fuck this town. Let's go. Let's go.
Hold on. You said you want to know if there's a way for you to save this town, Pea Sprout?
Yep.
Well, the only way is to discern realities.
Do I really? Yeah. I'm doing it. Oh, yes! Oh my God.
Hold on one second. I'm laughing so hard it's getting hot in here.
I just took my jacket off. Oh. I'm gonna turn to Davril and say, Davril, I think you should take that last potion you have. I feel like we're in dire straits right now.
Hold on, before I look around our surroundings, drink that potion as we run, just in case I look the wrong way and cause the troll to kill us.
A hot wind is gonna knock me over and kill me at this point.
So, alright, I have 3 questions.
Yes. Who's really in control here?
Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, who's really in control here? That's actually a great question. Although I feel like we brought this shit on ourselves.
When you say in control here, define here.
Who's running the troll farming operation?
The troll farming operation? Okay. You see what would be a wizard's tower if this was really Fantasyland, but this is the Time War, so it's not. You see a tall, multi-level square, almost skyscraper-esque building that's only about 10 stories up. You see plumes of smoke coming out of the top of it, and you see a sign at the top that says, what does it say, Chris? What's the name of the troll farming organization?
Let me take out my spectacles and look. Oh, interesting. Troll ears, eyes, noses, and etc. Corporation.
I can't wait to say that a lot.
Under His Majesty Thomas.
Does it have a good acronym? Troll, ears, eyes, etc.
Corporation under His Majesty.
Teaks. It's Teaks.
Oh my-
Teaks, Your Majesty. And in the smoke, it's not just regular smoke. There appears to be sparks of blue, almost like there's something magical going on inside the building.
Okay.
And part of that is, based on that building, seeing that building, they aren't just in control of the troll operation in this town. They probably run this town.
Okay. Alright, there's some have you guys looked at Discern Realities? There's some really interesting questions, but I think they can make our life harder if we have the knowledge.
I don't think I've had to roll discern realities yet.
Well, look in the chat. Like, take a look. There's
What happened recently? What's about to happen? What should I be on the lookout? Yeah. So it's kind of like investigative mystery or
okay,
Monster of the Week.
What the hell was I do? Why did I roll that? I don't remember the original reason now.
You were wanting to see if there was a way for you to save the town.
Oh yeah. Okay. What is about to happen?
In respects to the troll building, or in respects to the town as a whole?
Can the town be saved?
In respects to in respects to the town. Okay, well, I'll give you this. Looking again at the troll building, you see that the blue magic is starting to increase, is starting to bulge out, and you would identify that as teleportation magic.
Jesus, I'm like a genius.
How does Peace Sprout know about teleportation magic?
Oh my god, come on. Alright, everything is going to go back to my younger days with my rogue of miscreants, including gnomes.
Excellent.
So, we once battled an apprentice wizard. By battled, we knocked him out while he wasn't looking and took some of his stuff. And he was really into teleportation magic and stuff like that. And it was in one of his books that we stole. Man, I was a bad person. Jesus, I could have just gone to a library. Why didn't I go with that story?
and all of these bad things is what put you on the path to good. The violent path to good.
Yes, but the thing I don't like about backstory is there's always terrible shit that you pull out from it. But okay, that's where we are. So
why Cynthia's here.
A picture in a book I stole.
You have one more question.
I know. Okay. Okay. I guess what here is useful or valuable to me?
In
like,
the
direction-wise.
Direction-wise? Well, you see the...
Should I go towards the blue smoke? Or should I go towards the port?
What here is useful to you?
Or valuable, yeah.
Or valuable. Okay. Well, I'll say this. The dock is one direction, if you would choose to attempt that. The troll emporium is a different direction completely. And in the middle of town, you're going to have to go to the middle of town to get there. And in the middle of town, there appears to be a group of gnomes forming up and facing the direction of where you believe the troll is.
So that's where we would need to go, in the direction of the troll?
No, you need to go to the direction of those gnomes to get to either one of your destinations, but you're going to need to split off in one way or the other and make a choice when you get there. And the thing that's valuable to you here is there's a contingent of trolls forming up there to fight the troll.
Wait,
I mean, no.
Sorry,
Okay.
of gnomes,
You mean gnomes.
forming up to fight the troll.
Okay.
I don't know how they're valuable to you, but they should provide some value.
Okay, guys. It looks like from this smoky tower thing, I'm not sure what's going on there. Some sort of teleport-looking stuff. So we can either go to this tower place with the troll emporium, or we can head to see trolls. What do you guys think we should do?
I want something that has a little bit of a height differential that isn't 3 fucking stories to 1/2 a story. So I'm going with not a troll option.
Don't go towards the teleportation.
I'm gonna go the way that's the path of least resistance, so I don't die.
Okay, so which way is that? Didn't you say we have to go by the gnomes?
You do, to get to either one of them.
Okay, well, I guess we just need to go that direction.
Are you leading the way?
I have, yeah, let's go. Davril, you need to be, like, in the back. Actually, I'm going to give Davril my shield for the time being. Can you carry that? I think it's a weight of 1.
Let me see if I have the load to carry it.
I could also carry.
Yes, I can carry it.
Okay. Oh wait, it's a weight 2. You're still good.
I can carry it.
Okay, cool. There's not a way to transfer, right?
No, he's gonna have to manually enter it. I mean,
Okay.
just keep it in mind.
It's fine. Yeah,
You
no,
like,
no. I'm
I
just
think
gonna
you've
I'm
got
just gonna
like
put
+1 armor or something.
shield
Shield of Mercy.
with quantity 1. Weight is 2. What does it give me? What does it do for me?
That's 1 armor, baby.
+1 armor. Okay.
Oh, so I need to. Okay, I'm gonna turn my armor on that then too. I'm gonna drop the weight to 0 and the armor to 0.
Sure.
So my armor is now 1. Actually, I can't edit that for some reason. Oh, I guess I have to do it from here. Equipped. Armor.
Hey Justin, weren't you going to try to talk to a rock? The rock that's been in my backpack this whole time.
Yes, but it's not like I've really had a chance to sit down and commune one-on-one and channel a conversation.
We've been pretty.
Okay.
It's been pretty fast and crazy this whole time.
Yeah,
That's true.
you know, it's been a roller coaster. You know, small plot points have happened, but nothing major. Like I'm being attacked by a giant troll.
Who loosed the troll on us anyway?
You did.
Sure. Well, it was a bad roll. I think anybody would have done it. I mean, I could have said like dragons or something, but okay.
You could have, couldn't you?
We're marching towards the, or I guess running, right? Because that troll.
Let's go. We got places to be. I want to get away.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I want to cut you down so bad, but I won't because I'm lawful. So, towards the gnomish phalanx that's forming.
So I have a question about load. Does that affect any of your actions? If as long as you stay under
When you
your
make
load
a
limit?
move while carrying weight up or equal to your load, you're fine. When you
Okay.
move while carrying weight equal to load +1 or load +2, you take -1. If it's
Okay.
greater than +2, you have a choice. Drop at least 1 weight or roll at -1 or automatically fail.
Okay. I just wanted to know if, like, me reaching max, basically encumbrance rules
Right.
of.
As long as
okay.
you are at your load, you're good. I
All
think
right.
if you down your last potion, you gain 1
Potions.
load, right?
The potions were a weight of 0, so it didn't matter.
Gotcha. That's cool.
I've got plenty of spare room. If there's anything.
I have unseen servant that can carry load of 3 for me.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say I have spare ribs.
Spare ribs.
All right. As we approach the gnomes, do we see like a commander or anything? There's got to be somebody in charge. Of
Yeah,
it.
you see a guy standing up, or you see a few of the gnomes standing to the side on a table with what appears to be a piece of paper, and they're pointing at different directions, while the larger contingents of gnomes are standing off to the side at attention.
I'm gonna just salute a few of them, and then I'm gonna just keep trying to walk by.
Excellent.
I have a roll that I wanted to do, but I won't.
I'm. You know what they say? If you have the confidence, you can get yourself anywhere. And I'm gonna get myself around this conversation, and I'm just gonna salute. You know, just general. Yep, we're here to help, and we're just gonna keep on going.
All right. Chris, do you want to do anything? Davril?
I'm just head down, shield up, head down. I'm gonna be right behind Helga.
Yeah, I'll talk to the people at the table. I'm just giving a lowdown on the situation. After everybody is like, far enough away.
You're gonna wait for your whole crew to get out of range, and then you're gonna be like, "Sup?"
Yeah, well, I just want to tell them what's going on in the town. I don't know if they know. They're sitting at a table, right?
They're not sitting; they're standing at a table. I mean, they're gnomes, so it's not very a tall table. It's probably like a footstool, and they appear to be deliberating on how to deal with the situation at hand. And as you get closer, you see something large peek over the top of a building in the direction of the sheriff's store or sheriff's office, and then you see fingers on top of or next to the peeking thing, and then the building starts to become one with the ground as
It's Killjoy.
pushes the building into the ground, taking sight on the contingent of gnomes.
So how much Attack on Titan have you been watching?
Man, I love Attack on Titan right now.
Do I see what the piece of paper is they have out?
Yeah, it appears to be a map of the town. That might be helpful.
Yeah, can I commit that to memory?
Sure. I mean, what's...
Wait,
I,
no, this is for future reference.
Sure. Like, I don't see why you, like... Yeah, that's fine. You glance at, you're staring at it while the troll starts to make the town, or make the building crunch. The lieutenant gnomes take notice, and they start barking orders for the contingent to form up and prepare for an attack.
Do they have the same weapons?
Yes.
Oh, there's nothing. They're not carrying anything different.
There's a row of people in the back who have what appear to be long bows to their size, but really they're short bows because they're tiny.
So regular, but
They're like they're not even regular bows. Gnomes are tiny. They have what would like, it's almost bigger than a slingshot to you.
all right. Good luck.
Or bow. Since I'm kind of in between his height and their height.
Yeah, you could use a short bow.
Yeah, do I need it though?
I mean, you could probably use a long bow. It would be funny, but you could do it.
No, it doesn't fit Helga. She's a board and mace kind of gal.
So you're just gonna take a quick glance at the map. Shit's going to shit, and you're gonna run away.
I'm gonna tell him he's at the sheriff's office right there. Hopefully they can see him.
It's like, thank you, sir. We've got this under control. And then a piece of shrapnel comes flying through the air and impales him.
For fuck's sake. Okay, I'm running. I'm running away.
Of course it does.
Oh wait.
You've already said you were running, so you run a little bit, and now you turn around and what? What grabbed your attention so suddenly that you had to stop?
We've never looted anything. I'm going to this one.
You want to go back and loot the lieutenant in front of his contingent of soldiers?
No, let's. I wish I knew why these guys were important, but okay, let's. Or valuable in some way. I mean, we have a map of a town that's destroyed, so okay. I guess I just gotta let them march off to their death.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You want to fight with them?
Oh wait, I want to ask the other ending lieutenants.
They are running into the contingent now. They are preparing to fight because they lost one of their leaders.
I'm out.
I mean, you could run in with them if you want.
You guys want to try to command a successful gnome attack?
No, I'm good.
Then let's. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
These are the same gnomes that y'all fought at the World Tree. They're the same type of gnome. Keep that in mind. This is the Time War. As you run off in, have you made a decision to run off to the Troll Emporium or the dock?
Oh, this is the choice we have, gentlemen. Where do you want to go?
Troll Emporium.
Keeping in mind, it is a Troll Emporium.
Yeah, but it's also a place where they slaughter trolls. So if there's anything that we could use to defend ourselves, it'd be the place that methodically kills trolls over and over and over and over.
Avril, what do you know about teleportation magic? Like, how strong is this? Like, how
Time to spout some lore.
Yep.
That's what I was going
Can't
for.
wait.
Main spout lore.
I'm so excited. Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting. GM will only tell you something interesting?
It's on you to make it useful.
So I have the strange. I can't quite explain it. While I have personally never dealt with teleportation magic, I contain this knowledge of it. But at the same time, it is not me who knows it. It is this old grizzly looking dude with a milky eye that I kind of see kind of float through my thoughts from time to time. Like we're somehow kind of tethered across realities, but I can't quite explain it.
To me, that says teleportation magic works just like it does at the World Tree and at Helena's house and at the base. It needs to be powered by magic. And you've already told me how you know this.
So we have to all we have to do is get on it and cast a spell, a successful spell for it to activate.
We can totally do this. I believe in your magic.
Is Stavro going to have any spells left?
Not by the end of this session.
I'm gonna fire a magic missile into the tower. That's what we need. All right. What do you think? Do you think we should go towards the Troll Emporium?
If that's where the teleportation magic is, then yes.
All right, it's agreed.
You find yourself at the entrance to a blocky business-looking building with a plume of smoke coming out the top, of blue magical smoke. At the front door, there are two bodies of gnomes who have both been impaled by hunks of wood thrown from who knows where.
I believe that would be gnome corpses.
Yes, sure. Hunks of gnome corpses, dead guards. The path is currently free and clear. The door is open.
I want to loot the bodies, baby. Loot them.
Okay. They have gnome clothes, gnome-sized clothes. They both have a crossbow. And they both have what appear to be... what are those things called that go around your neck? To get into offices?
Lanyard?
Lanyards. I haven't been to work in so long, I don't even remember what a lanyard is.
A lanyard, okay.
Can I inspect to see if their crossbows are clip-based or single-load action?
Absolutely. I
If this
don't
goes
think you
badly,
need. I don't think you need to roll for that. As you take a look at the crossbows that they wield, you see they have a cartridge of what appears to be 3 shots.
How many arrows do we have? Like, we ransack them. How many do we get?
Wait a second. Hang on a second. Here's something I completely missed about my character. As long as you have at least one prepared spell at first level or higher, you have 2 armor.
Oh, so you never died. Oh, no, you still died, because he put you at -2.
That would have been 0 anyway, so...
Well, that's good to know.
Now you have 3 armor. Cool.
How else do I set that in here?
Well, I think... Does the armor add on to your HP or not?
You got 14 crossbow bolts.
Sweet. Okay.
Gamers?
Who has the space to carry them?
I do. How heavy is a crossbow?
We have 2 crossbows, so we want 2 people to use them, right? Avril, do you have... are you encumbered? Or do you have space to use a crossbow, or willingness to?
If I can cast my unseen servant, I can offload 3 weight, and then I'll have 3 weight.
Yep.
Would you like to use a crossbow?
Sure, why the hell not?
Okay, so I guess that's up to you guys. So they each have 3 shots in them, plus 14.
The bows are 2 weight, and 3 ammo is 1 weight.
Oof, I can't do that.
I can't either. It's not worth it.
So that's okay. So for every 3, it's okay. I can do the crossbow. I can take one of the bows and.
You're gonna take a crossbow for 2 weight, and how much ammo for 1 weight for 3 shots?
Will you at least give me the 3 bolts in it for free?
No.
Jesus.
I can hold on to 1 clip for you.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That arcane armor is a level up move. I scrolled too far down. Okay, I don't have that yet.
But you still have 1 armor.
But I still have 1 armor.
Okay.
You should read how volley works, because ammo isn't 1 shot, 1 done. With volley, you have when you shoot an enemy, roll dex. You have on a 10 plus, you have a clear shot, deal you damage. On 7 to 9, choose one. You have to move to get the shot. You have to take what you can get minus damage. You have to take several shots, reduce your ammo by 1. So you only reduce ammo by 1 on below like a 10.
Oh, so it's like recoverable, basically?
Yeah.
You don't fuck it up. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. I can take, so you said 2 plus 1 for every 3?
Yep.
Let me load. I guess I could load up. Where's my thing? So, okay. So I can take the crossbow and 6 bolts, and that'll put me in max.
I'll take a crossbow.
I mean, we could. She appears to be over encumbered, but go for it.
She picks up a crossbow, points at you. I'm not over encumbered.
Alright. So what do I do? Just arrows, like arrow 3-pack or something like that?
Sure.
Oh wait, I guess I can consolidate.
Yep.
Wait. Okay, so 6 arrows is 2 weight. So I guess I could do arrow and then number 6. How much are these arrows worth? Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
Are worth, if you're just picking up shit to sell.
That would be well within the urge that I have to trade things. Alright, Helga, how many arrows can you take?
I can take 2, but I don't want to slow down my stabbing, smashing arm, so I'm only going to be taking 1 for you. If you
That's
can't
one
kill
second,
someone
3?
from far away, yeah, that's just 1 clip.
Can we give the rest to, what's her name?
I'll only be carrying 1 clip because I'm encumbered.
Of course you are. Okay, I think we're good to go then.
Onward to adventure. She kicks the door down.
Oh, we took the cards too, right? Did those have weight?
No.
Okay. Who wants some?
I'll take lanyard. I'm gonna put it on my neck.
Okay.
They
guess I
both
can
they say security on them.
Sweet, I'm gonna take the other one. I have a crossbow. I looked the part.
Yep, except you're in armor instead of security guard clothes, but you do you.
I'm an upgraded guard.
Sure you are. That's what you are, upgraded. As you kick down the door, there is a reception desk with no one at it, and what appears to be a strange-looking door to the left, and a set of stairs to the right.
Do we see anything on the reception desk or anything telling us what's down either way?
You do not.
Well, what the hell? Useless secretary. Or useless scribe.
You know there's a disaster happening outside. She probably abandoned her post. Or he did. You don't know their story.
That's what I was saying. Okay,
Jesus.
so we can go up, you said, or down?
There's stairs and there's a strange-looking door on the other wall.
Okay. Oh, would this be a good time to use divination? No.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna use discern realities to look at the door. Describe it as strange.
The strange-looking door? Okay, go ahead. Roll discern realities. Come on,
Okay.
get some XP.
Oh, I just got a 10, actually. Okay. What here is not what it appears to be.
The door is strange. It has a button to the side. You would almost think it was an elevator, or Constantine would. Pea Sprout maybe not. But it is definitely not an elevator that goes up.
Interesting. Okay. What is about to happen?
What is about to happen? You see a panel of lights right above the elevator, and they flicker a little bit, each one in order, and you hear the ground rumbling beneath you,
Okay. Well,
almost as if an elevator is coming up.
all right. And what should I be on the lookout for?
Whoever's coming out of that door.
Oh, Jesus, that was a waste of the question. Okay.
You knew what was coming.
For some reason, I believe this door over here is some sort of transport. I think it takes you down maybe? I'm not 100% sure. But I think there's someone about to come out of this thing. Maybe we should go upstairs?
We should go down. That's where they keep the... Is that where they keep teleports? Up or down? I don't know.
Honey?
The cloud is definitely above the tower. I would say teleporting is up.
Maybe we should ask our wizard. He knows about teleports.
Up. Let's go up. That's too powerful of a magic to hold in the basement. It's going to be on the top executive suite, probably behind some sort of gnome boss that we're going to have to fight.
It's so... Oh, Davril knows he's in a video game.
Well, once you die,
Do you not see the swirling? Do you not see the swirling clouds of magic at the top of the building, sweetheart?
Fair point, sweetheart. All right, let's go.
Who's sweetheart in this case? Is it
Who are
you?
sweetheart?
And she points at Pea Sprout.
No, it's the weakling who's pregnant that we've been hired to protect.
I don't need your protection, Helga. I'm just as capable as you are.
We should use magical protection with the thing in your chest while you're at it.
All right, here's a crossbow
So
bolt. Why
rude.
don't you go out there and deal with that troll?
I already got a crossbow. She points at hers.
All right, then I just drop it on the ground. What are you hanging around for?
We're trying to escape, just like I told you I wanted to. I'm not fighting a troll.
Well, if you keep being a smartass, we're just going to leave you behind.
Well, if you keep being a smartass, you will probably leave me behind.
This is a good time to spout lore about laws.
About what?
About laws.
What laws are you spouting? Blah, blah, blah.
Good!
What are you trying to get accumulated knowledge on?
So, once you rescue someone from a dire situation, it is the law that you must transport them as safely as you can to their destination. You're stuck with them, basically.
Absolutely, I love that. Everything about that is true. How do you know this?
Well, when I took my oath as a paladin, I had to review a lot of laws about different lands. And it so happens to be, with my experience in this area, I reviewed some of the laws.
Okay, it's not just this area. If you rescue someone, it is your duty to protect them until you deliver them to safety. That is not just the law of this area. That is the law of the world you are on.
Okay, note this, guys. If I hit an 11 plus, it's global, regardless of where we are.
It's
Okay,
global unless it's super convenient to be niche.
Well, I start walking up the stairs.
All right, take this bad boy up.
Onward! Are you just gonna head as you head into the stairway? You see the stairs go up to multiple floors. There's a door on each one. And do you stop at the first floor, the second floor? It goes all the way up to 10. Do you have the stamina to climb 10 flights of stairs? Helga.
I climbed mountains as a dwarf, but I am pretty tired carrying this group with my tiny dwarven back. I haven't taken a hit yet, so that's what Helga thinks.
She's a rock star.
Helga the stout one built like a brick shithouse.
So she's leading the way.
Yep. Is there a sign or like a plaque thing, like once you get to that floor, does it say doctor's offices, men's apparel, blah blah blah?
It says 1, and then 2, and then 3.
What ancient runes are on these walls?
You know what?
When you get to the 5th floor,
I got a question. What material is this building made out of?
that's an interesting question. It appears to be made of stone or concrete or rock or something like that.
Talk to the rocks. Do
I
it.
want to commune with the rocks.
How long does that take?
Let me
Isn't
pull
it
up.
like a day or something? Don't you have to like meditate with it?
I think I just channel and classes, cleric. I want to talk to stone.
I want you to talk to stone.
With a touch, you speak to the spirits within things. The non-living objects you touch answer 3 questions you pose, as best it can. So,
So you have 3 questions?
I kind of do like a... And then I press my hand against it. And I go, Stone of the Earth, talk to me. Answer these questions 3. Question 1. Where can I find the teleportation stones in this building?
So do you have to ask specific questions, or does it say make up stuff?
You can answer 3 questions you pose as just it does not have the questions listed.
What's the spell called?
Words of the unspeaking.
Well, hey Sean. I mean, theoretically, wouldn't a stone on one floor not know where something is? It would just know it's not here.
I don't know. We're about to find out, aren't we? You ask where the teleportation is? I'm trying to decide right now what voice this stone is going to have, because it'll set the precedent for stones later.
Well, each stone has different like granite to it. Like, you know, not every stone speaks the same. You know, like limestone speaks differently than, you know, sandstone, and then granite speaks differently than cobble. And we don't want to talk to obsidian.
That sounds racist.
Oh shit! I was just thinking they're very like jagged people and very rude. But yeah, that.
Oh, that's how it is.
Jesus Christ!
Holy shit, dude.
I don't know. I was trying to find. That was not intended the way it was supposed to be. I was just like, what is like a stone that I think would just be kind of a dick? And I'm like, yeah, obsidian, because you know they're from
No,
lava.
no. The stone that would be a dick is diamond.
Hmm.
Under a lot of pressure. Give him a break.
What was your question for the rock?
Where can I find the teleporters in this building?
The teleporters for the game? Wait, for the house? They upstairs. How can you talk to me?
If I answer you, does this count as a question? No, that's.
God damn it!
I'm part of the earth, and I worship a dark god. Next question. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. But how do you... Oh, I'm slipping back into the German.
Oh, it's gnomes. Gnomes got turned into the stones to build this, apparently.
Nah, we ain't gnomes.
Wait, can we hear this too?
No.
Or is it just them?
Someone hears it far away, but not here. I'm doing great. I'm holding this building up. It's great, but somebody keeps hitting it. Do you feel the shaking?
Yes, we're trying to avoid it at all costs. He's not a very good person, and
Why is it shaking on the 10th floor?
That's a good question.
is there someone else on the 10th floor, or are we alone?
I mean, there's people here, but the 10th floor doesn't usually shake. You would have to hit it pretty hard. We're pretty tough rocks.
That you are, friend. Now go get some sleep. And I kind of like pat the wall. And
Do you hang up on him, so to speak?
it kind of like fades away. It's just like, oh, I'm losing signal. Goodbye.
Where are you going?
The building said that there's a large entity shaking the building on the 10th floor, which so happens to be the same floor
that we have to go to get out of here using the teleporter. So either way, I think we are royally fucked.
Helga, did you just talk to a rock?
Yeah.
Huh. Avril, are you down with this? Are you gonna trust a rock?
Rocks don't tell lies. What do they have to lie about?
Is that spit some lore, Sean? Do rocks lie?
Somebody spout some lore. Chris, I feel like you're the one that wants this to happen.
Well, I don't. Like, I'm kind of jealous. I want to be able to, like, talk to a chair or something.
You should try.
Have you tried to talk to a chair? I've been throwing splinters of wood at you all day long, and you haven't tried to talk to any of those boards.
I'm gonna go try to commune with one of the rocks while he's figuring this out.
Helga. Helga, you know this. If there is one thing that trolls like to hit more than anything else, it's rocks.
Avoid a joke. Oh, okay.
I mean, other than you, they definitely want to hit that.
I was gonna say that ass.
Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity.
The last time I made a joke though, I came out very racist. So I'm watching my words right now because I did not mean that shit, and I feel really awful about that.
No, we're just messing with you.
I know, but you never know who's.
We're talking about least favorite rocks. For me, it's gravel. Fuck that.
Gravel is kind of like, fuck that.
I've been hurt by gravel so many times. Like, so
Pyrite.
many times in my life.
Even though it's a mineral, it's still like it wants to be something everybody wants, but it just no one wants it.
I like pyrite. It's shiny. My kid loves it.
Sounds like misunderstood. That's what pyrite is. Anyway, so tell us about this lying rock or whatever.
You know that rocks don't like to be hit by giant clubs wielded by trolls.
Yeah, they don't lie when it comes to things impacting them. You never want to be a dwarf in a quarry with this power. It is the screams.
And
Oh,
those
God, the screams.
those screams that you've heard before, you hear again as the first floor wall of the stairwell crumbles as a club comes swinging into it.
I point at
That's where it is.
I found it.
I'm running.
Back down the stairs.
You're running down the stairs or up the stairs?
Oh, up the stairs. 10th
Oh,
floor,
yeah.
baby.
Away from the danger.
I mean, away from the danger. If you're going vertically, that means the danger might cause the rest of it to collapse, and then you would be rejoining the danger.
Yeah, but if we got the floor 5 and we hide there for a little while, I think we'd be fine.
Maybe.
All right, so I'm running.
All right, you stomp up the stairs. Are you going to floor 5 and then ducking into the room, or are you going to just keep trucking up the stairs?
Hmm. Our objective is the 10th floor. I don't see why I would stop.
So maybe we're going to the top.
As you book it all the way to the top, you reach the 9th floor and realize the stairs don't go any further, but you know that there is a story above it. What in the world is that sound?
That's the troll causing havoc in the town below. Those are the sirens going off as the troll just runs his club through the buildings, and you hear the screaming and lamentation of gnome women and children
And you
as
hear
they
his
die.
The battle cry of,
We have done this. We have wrought this upon these people. What have we done?
You're just having an epiphany at the 9th floor. Gabriel, are you okay? I'm gonna help you here.
do you have blood loss, friend?
We need to get the fuck out of here, guys.
Alright, I'm going to open the door to the 9th floor.
On the 9th floor, you see what appears to be a foyer. There's a door to the left. It looks strange, kind of like the elevator downstairs, but in a weird position so that it wouldn't actually be coming from down there, or maybe it would. You see a desk where a secretary might be if there wasn't a catastrophe going on outside. And at the end of the room, you see a double door that is fancy in nature.
Do we see anything on the desk?
Investigate. Oh, wait, no. Discern realities.
Investigate.
I'm blind. I can't see. Yeah.
It's not. You're not investigating to see what's there. You are rolling to let me know what I can tell you is there. What is going to come into existence via these questions?
So 6 is a fail, right?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yep.
The wall behind the desk starts to crack as you hear a loud thumping on the side of it.
Oh, I thought like we found like a mysterious like secret entrance, and I was excited.
It's about to be a secret exit, except it's not going to be a secret anymore. You'll need parachutes to go through it.
I go through those double doors, I guess.
Would you like to bash through those double doors? Or maybe you just open them, I don't know.
I'm gonna attempt to open them like a sane person, surprisingly.
You turn the doorknob and it clicks open, and it swings open.
That was relatively easy. I don't know what accent that was. I'm losing my...
You're starting to sound strange, Helga.
Sorry, mother.
Why would you call me that? That's so weird.
Ever
I
since
push them out of the way and walk in.
As you walk in, there is a harried-looking gnome trying to pack a suitcase full of what appears to be shiny rocks, and he looks up. Who are you?
I'm here to rescue you. I'm your new security.
Excellent. We are about to escape. Come with me. He walks to the opposite wall and hits a button, and a ladder falls from the ceiling.
How close are we to him right now?
About 5 feet. Let's go. We've got to hurry.
I'm gonna hold my hand up to Constantine. Let's go up the ladder and then just throw him off the roof.
That's against the law here. Although, you know...
What are you whispering? Let's go. Bodyguard,
All right.
you go first.
Okay, I'm going to go first with the crossbow.
I'll follow up behind him.
I'm wearing robes. That didn't happen in Tall Boy. Good call.
Alright, I go next. He climbs up the stairs. Or the ladder. And in the... as you all ascend, you see what appears to be a dome shape with a rocky center. And you see runes etched into this darker stone. What?
Oh, what's your name, by the way? We were sent over here in a hurry, seeing what happened to the last...
I'm Edward. Edward Voringvan. You should know who I am. I am your employer.
The company didn't tell us. They said to get over here quickly.
That's fine. Let's go. Use your magic and get us out of here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Davriel
not a problem. Not a problem. I got this. I'm gonna go over to it. I'm gonna put my hand on the rune, and I'm just gonna simply cast a light spell to activate it.
Okay.
Actually, no. Well, yeah, I have to. I forgot prestidigitation, so. Do I need to roll for that?
You do need to roll to use magic.
Here we go, boys. Here's how I lose my light spell. Wow, my one good roll of the night.
What does light do? Post light for us so we know how awesome this glowing bulb is.
Yeah.
What color is the flame?
A green flame is going to engulf the runes and kind of, you know, light up.
All right, we're ready to go. Where did you put the portal? Where did you point it?
I pointed it towards,
Evanbrook. you know, the town of commerce and transportation.
It's safe there, yes?
It's the town of transportation. It's not safe, but you can leave quickly.
It's true.
You said this. I didn't. You said it wasn't safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, let's go.
I would say it's as safe as like a light rail station as a city. Like you can get to and from, but there's always that chance you're gonna get mugged.
It's like a MARTA station in the middle of the night. You don't want to be around.
Right.
But it's better than a troll catastrophe.
Right.
Absolutely. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Constantine, you first. Then you, Edward. Then I'll go. Helga, you can follow up.
What about the pregnant one?
I'm gonna grab onto her.
What
and
about?
take her with-
What? Hold on. Where is her voice at? What about the pregnant one? I'm going too.
I'm
No,
picking her up and
you
jumping
first.
through the portal.
You want me to go? You want me to go first?
No, like
I'm taking you now, and I pick her up and take her into the portal. We're going.
Put me down. Psst. And then flames, and you're both gone. And then
Helga, go, go, go.
jump in, I do a flip.
Edward, you're next. Go, go, go.
all right, I jump in.
And then I follow up behind.
Oh, your spell disappears now too.
No, it was a success. So you.
No, the rune spell's a presence thing.
Oh. Yeah,
This feels like a good stopping point.
I agree.
That way you get
We end on a success.
We end on a success because I had a very strong urge to attempt to yeet Edward off the top of the building.
But would that have rolled well?
No, of course it wouldn't have.
It would
Plus we need some direction for the other side of the portal.
All right. End of session. When you reach the end of a session, choose one of your bonds that you feel you have resolved.
I attempted by telling him that his spells would have worked better if he was, working with my dark god.
This is true.
That's fair. Go ahead and mark XP and resolve that bond and pick another one. And I'm going to give you a little extra. Well, you already said that Cynthia was part of your cult.
Mhm.
Excellent. Anyone else got a bond?
I can't resolve my bond because the person my bond is about is not here.
Do you want to pick another bond while
Again.
we're here?
Yes.
Pick another bond. Or well,
Change it to me, Scott.
like
Change it to me. It'll be the best.
All right, bond.
I guess you resolve all of mine.
I don't have a good opportunity. Like,
Constantine is keeping an important secret from me.
Why do I always have to be the liar? I'm not Klaus. I'm not.
Hey, guess what? A secret doesn't have to be a lie, you dummy.
I don't like secrets, though.
maybe
Well, okay.
maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know it's a secret that you're keeping from him.
Can I clarify this? Is it Constantine's secret or is it Peace Sprout's secret?
We can go with Peace Sprout.
Okay, I think the Constantine one could actually be really interesting.
I mean, I guess this could be an either or situation, considering we're kind of in these bodies of these people. So
Okay. Yeah, I guess the time will present itself.
Yeah.
We can- Okay. So, we didn't break any laws.
can I have as many bonds as I want?
Yeah.
So I'll
One
take
for
one.
each.
Yeah, I'll
Like
I'll take
add one for everyone that's here.
Yeah. And then for Helga is woefully misinformed about the world. I will teach them all that I can.
I feel attacked.
That sounds less like Helga and more like Melvin.
Yeah, that actually.
Okay.
Chris, you said you resolved all of your bonds?
Except for with chance. So, their misguided behavior endangers their very souls. Nobody broke any rules or anything tonight. No laws were broken. Nothing crazy.
I broke someone out of jail.
Yeah, that's breaking. That would be breaking a law.
Yeah.
What about rescuing somebody? I feel like there's context to it.
There is the context is Cynthia broke some gnome law and was in jail for it.
We know that it was a just law.
Does that matter?
Yeah.
To who? To the gnomes?
To me specifically. No, world-wise it doesn't matter. They can have all the laws they want.
So Pea Sprout doesn't respect the laws of the gnomes?
I guess I can't say I can respect laws I'm unaware of. If I don't know what she did wrong, and theoretically, from at least my perspective, us breaking her out and rescuing her, well, we saved her from certain death. So to me, whatever she's in jail for, if it wasn't bad enough for her to execute, condemning her to death doesn't make sense. So breaking her out spared her life.
Sure. So in this case, Pea Sprout, or not in this case, in all cases, death isn't an option as far as punishment.
It doesn't appear to be because she was jailed
Okay.
instead of executed. Now, remember though,
So if they jailed her in order to give her due process and then execute her, you would be fine with that.
yes.
And what if you broke her out in the middle of due process?
Well, there's nothing proving that. Basically, what it comes down to is further down the line, if some gnome authority could present me proof of her doing something, I'd be obligated to turn her over. That's lawful. If
Interesting.
they show me a reason to turn her over, I will. It's not.
So is the end of every session going to be ethics and morality now?
I was
So-
specifically
so-
talking about bonds, and Sean wanted an explanation.
Pea Sprout specifically needs to be dissected because he comes from Klaus and Constantine, and he's trying to be ethical and lawful, and I think that's a whole bunch of horse shit.
So, Sean, think of a trade, okay? Think of, deep down, I haven't had the opportunity to trade anything. If hypothetically, I could lawfully turn over Beldog's mom, and it was a trade for something of value, that would be extremely tempting on so many levels.
Because you'd be obligated through the law and you would be gaining something.
I would be very tempted to, yes. Feeling and
Interesting.
dealing. I haven't had a chance. So,
Interesting. And that's not just a Pea Sprout, that's a Constantine thing as well.
yep.
Okay. Are there any other bonds that you resolved?
Just those two for me. I still have the only other one that I have is for Chance, and since he's not here,
Okay.
it remains.
I
So
would.
do you get one for each bond or just one?
Once bonds have been updated, if you filled the.
So I can't
Yeah,
take
you-
one and then fulfill it in that same. That just seems kind of cheap. 'Cause
No,
then I
you-
can
like-
say, oh, I did that. I'm going to do this bond, and I did that. Oh, I happen to do that this session too.
Right. You can't do that, but you can fulfill more than one bond per session.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you
Uh,
get one XP per bond?
Yeah, 1 XP per bond that you fulfilled. You also have your alignment if you fulfill that alignment at least once during the session. Did anyone fulfill their alignment?
Yeah.
So mine is use magic to directly aid another, and I tried to aid everybody else by using that distraction magic.
What happened with the distraction?
Prestidigitation?
What happened
I don't
with
know.
distraction magic?
You never actually resolved that.
Oh, I feel bad about that.
Oh, the running out the door one or a different one?
Yeah, that one.
I must have got or derailed by something.
I thought you resolved it by them not noticing the distraction of trying to shoot Scott with arrows.
No, I was already on the ground. This was post that.
Yeah, that was me dropping the ball. My bad.
Lame. Ooh, Sean.
I know, I suck. Did any other bonds? Helga, you look like you're nodding. Chris, and Scott, you can go ahead and mark XP for that one and call it done.
Okay.
Since I fucked it up.
I brought pain.
You brought the pain.
I brought the pain.
Who did you bring the pain on?
Everybody in that town. Knowingly and willingly.
Oh, also, of course, I cast light to activate the teleportation room to get everybody out of Gnome Town before the trolls.
There you go.
So that one definitely.
Right. So you only get 1 XP for alignments.
Yeah.
So what would have happened if his magic had failed on those runes?
That's a good question.
Don't tempt fate.
Like,
I already had like 6 failed rolls tonight.
like if you had rolled really poorly, maybe the troll just brings down the building with y'all in it,
Oh,
and then you would have to run to the docks, and we would be on a pirate adventure instead of a railway adventure.
hey, you don't know that there's not. He said transport. There could potentially be boats.
That is true.
We will see, because I don't know anything about this place. You
You think we do?
This is the Time War. Somebody should know something. Bunch of people had a lot to say about the Time War when y'all are making up bullshit. Did we talk about everyone's alignments?
Yes.
Yep.
Pain.
You got to remember when me and Chris were kind of coming up with the Time War stuff. This was a long time ago, and I was also pretty drunk most of the time.
Oh, we'll have to resume the drinking on this evening.
Yeah.
I'm definitely drinking more than.
I didn't drink any today because I just got my COVID shot. So
Yeah, good luck, man. Tomorrow's gonna suck ass.
I'm hoping nothing, or hoping very little, I guess I should say.
I got the J&J, and the morning after was just rough, man.
Like, Anna has been laid up all day because of it.
So with the first shot, nothing. No sore arm, nothing the next day, nothing the day after at all. This time, like, my arm is sore. Like, was sore within like a couple of hours of it, and it's been sore. I haven't really been feeling much else. So let's see what tomorrow brings.
Send us a status update in the morning.
Oh yeah.
I definitely want to know.
Yeah, I'll post it. Just
Be like, wish I was dead. Good luck, guys. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
A lot of things.
yeah.
Trolls are a thing.
Yeah, sea trolls, and that the Gnome Town harvests sea trolls. That was their main export.
That's so messed up. And it makes so much sense why they were so useless against the forest troll.
Yeah.
That explains the wall around the village now, though, doesn't it?
We have
Yeah,
to get
the one
Pet
that we
involved
broke
in the
open.
organization. The
What was that, Justin?
we need to get Pet involved. The people for the ethical treatment of trolls.
Yeah.
Maybe that's who the forest troll belongs to. And that's why he's wreaking havoc on the gnomes.
He had a keychain the whole time. We just didn't see it.
Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Overcome? Absolutely not.
We used our party's special move, the dreaded escape. Hey, we defeated the troll by escape.
Is escaping overcoming a foe?
Yeah.
I mean, wait,
Overcoming a situation.
Man, we didn't even kill anybody. You have no idea how bad I wanted to hack down the jail lady.
We inadvertently killed a lot of people. Someone did get. She still got stabbed in the back. You tried to save her though.
little gnome Timmy got pulped.
Father,
I just
what were we doing for my birthday, Father?
Thunk.
The troll club came down, and just little Timmy popped like a rotten cherry tomato on a hot summer day.
imagine it like the watermelon guy with the hammer.
I imagine it like that one guy in the Kick-Ass movie where they put in a lumber pressurizer and he just explodes.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
What is it? Tucker and Dale versus the Forces of Evil when the
Oh, Tucker and Dale is awesome.
kid like tries to like tackle him and he jumps into the wood chipper face foot.
Oh God!
Why did they keep killing me?
Well, you see, officer, we have had a doozy of a day.
We didn't loot memorable loot or treasure, did we?
Nah.
We looted crossbows.
Yeah, that's common items.
Oh, it's so much easier being murder hobos. You have so many
Yeah.
more chances to loot things.
Yeah.
I really wanted to loot that like gnome lieutenant guy.
Get a pocket, locket with his wife and children.
You open it up, it's like, oh, that looks like little Timmy.
Hold on, let me make this more accurate.
That would have been me full circle. God.
Oh boy.
Like, yeah, he gets taken down by a piece of shrapnel. I just imagine sitting there staring at the thing and being like, the trolls over there. Just like flies away.
My thing is, I'm surprised how easy it was just to kind of salute my way across from that. Just like, Captain.
So, Justin, if you were sent there on a suicide mission, do you think you would care about somebody just wandering along the road and saluting at you?
If like, you'd be suspicious if anything was attacking your city. It's like, that's not someone I recognize. Halt there, people with well-armed armor and equipment.
Well, don't forget, we've also learned that, well, we already knew gnomes are suicidal, too.
Yeah.
Like when they were fighting us. So, apparently it's honorable for them to throw themselves down and bow.
Fair point.
Which also means, if we ever have a mission where we have to, like, protect a gnome, we're just going to wrap that little fucker up and throw him in a backpack.
I missed that time in Gnome Town where Davril just held the gnome sword up above his head and just basically arc lightninged the entire contingency of gnomes rushing him. Them just exploding, arms and legs flying about.
Oh, it's like in Warcraft 3 when you send a bunch of like critters after like a meat wagon, you just see an explosion of blood and that's it.
One of my favorite moments in the game is when we were in Gnome Town. And things are going great when we're in the alleyway with that one gnome. And Flanagan just goes, "Sorry, little gnome," and just blast fires him in the face. And everyone else is just like, "Oh my god!"
That was when Melvin actually had a conscience to him. He's
I
just...
think the worst thing that was ever inflicted on them was what? The magic crowbar, right?
I think the magic crowbar was like the best running joke because it just like every time I tried to use it, I'd lose it because they would steal it, and then they would just keep trying to pick it up and explode. And Melvin just didn't know what to do. And he's just like, I want to help these people, but I can't because they keep killing themselves.
Oh, the cult of the crowbar was great.
I do feel like our body count is much lower in this game.
We're only just beginning.
Well, but I mean in general. Like, we were accidentally killing a bunch of stuff. In this, it seems like we're the ones that get accidentally
this mechanic system is a lot harder. Because, for example, in Monster of the Week, if I cast a spell and roll low enough, the spell still goes off. I just take a minor setback. And this one, it's like, fuck, you just forget the spell until like your next rest. Like, god damn.
We still haven't rested, have we?
No. You're gonna go up like 2 levels.
And I can't believe it. Like, I thought my luck was crazy bad with Klaus. This is a whole other level.
It really is.
I've been really lucky right now, but
And you're only going to level up once.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you're still gonna level up. It's like, yes, you're the diamond on top of the pile of dirt.
All right, so I guess end of session experience is a big fat 0.
You got all your alignments. You got all your bonds.
Yeah.
You learned something new and important about the world. I think escaping the troll was noticeably overcoming it. So you can get 2 extra. You get 2 XP for the end of session stuff outside of the alignments and bonds.
So I'm at 11 XP.
What is the level up? It's 1. Or
It's 7 plus your level.
Yep.
And I am very certain that y'all will rest very early on next session.
Oh, good.
Maybe do some homework and figure out what kind of spells you or skills you want to pick up from leveling up. Because
how does level up on this work?
when you level up, there's a move for it called level up somewhere in this fucking giant pile of paper.
I see advanced moves. When you gain a level from 2 to 5, choose from these moves. Also, add a new spell to your spellbook at each level. Okay, so I get to... Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Sean, I totally forgot that. I've also been rolling with a -1 handicap. But if I use anything that uses my dexterity, I'm getting -2.
That sucks. Because volley is -2.
God. Oh, we need to rest so I can cure my bullshit.
Yeah, y'all are probably going to rest really early on. Think about what you're going to take. I'm sure... I can't wait. It's going to be fucking great. What's the name of the town that y'all wanted to teleport to? Transport town?
That was all you, Justin.
Obsidian Town, Justin.
Ambervale or something?
I think it started with a C? Sila something, maybe?
No.
I don't know. If
I like
only
it.
we had a thing that recorded our session.
I know. Means I'm going to have to watch the video again. Fucking A, trying to find Cynthia's damn name in all our videos was a pain in the butt.
Her
Because
name
we
is
didn't
actually
use it.
written down in my original Melvin character sheet.
Damn, I should have looked there.
You could have just hit me up. I would have been able to.
I mean, I didn't want to spoil the Cynthia moment.
Well, I'm more worried about if that's actually me or if I'm like an evil spawn that she's taken in for the Dark Lord and another time, I guess.
Who knows? Because
I
I
like
don't
that.
yet.
I like how I come up with a very specific rule and you're like, no, globally you must protect people in danger. So you don't kill them.
That's the law of the land. I don't make this up. Wait, yes I do.
We all make it up.
All right.
God.
You could be like Brandon Sanderson. It's like, I have a very well thought out world. You cannot be breaking the rules of this world.
It's more scary, like having to decide because something you're like, oh, this could be funny, and then it could be the most terrible handicap ever that follows you for the rest of the game.
You mean like trolls in the very beginning?
Hey, I rolled crappy. It couldn't be like Fluffy Sheep Town.
Yeah, but you said troll. You
I
could have
mean-
said anything.
It was the first thing that popped into my head that seemed fair. I was like, yes, there should be something bad here that's the town harvest.
Well,
And then you bastardized it and said they only deal with sea troll. That
I want to give you a little peek behind the curtains on trolls because they're like straight up out of the Dungeon World Handbook. Their damage is D10 plus 3, which would have straight up killed Davril at least.
Kills me.
Would you have survived, Chris?
with
Not currently, because
shield,
he was at like 3 health, right?
no, I'm full health. I'm just handicapped right now. No, I think I could have probably survived one shot at full health. Kind of like the 2/3 man thing.
And that's if he didn't do 13.
If he did 13, yeah, everybody sticks.
He also had 1 armor and 20 health.
Oh, God. And you wanted to take it on.
I mean, it was the right thing to do. Thank
Yeah.
God I didn't. Thank God I didn't call out Laura and was like, "It's the law to protect a village."
Says near impossible to kill. Cut off a limb and watch; it'll grow back.
Oh,
A
God.
real serious problem, as you can imagine. It says tall, real tall, 8 or 9 feet tall if they're young or weak.
Oh, wow.
So thing is so unbelievably large. And it crushed Timmy. Like, how tall is like a young gnome?
Like a regular sized gnome is like a foot or maybe 2 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Not even knee height.
It says he's like 6 inches tall.
Oh my god. It's like literally a cherry tomato.
In this case, it was a blueberry.
That was so cool. Like, oh my god.
Oh.
That was something twisted.
Like there had to be somebody had to die. I think you rolled real bad or something.
Yeah.
Man, everybody rolled like crap, I think.
Even I did. Like
Anytime
I got lucky with the fear, but other than that, it was garb.
You tried to use the fear in such in good faith too.
Yeah.
I like how, Sean, you're just like, let me see. What are the options? Run away, cower, oh, attack. This is a troll. It's going to attack. And that's like the options for everything.
One of them ran away. Like one of the things. Oh, never mind. You commanded something and it ran away.
Yeah, I think
Well, I had the gnome like assassin in the forest to run and hide, and then he ran right into the troll originally.
And he got pulped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching too much Attack on Titan.
God. I don't know. I think things will get better. Maybe we should just role play around everything and minimize the number of rolls that we have.
Like I will do my best not to put y'all in incredible harm's way, but you do it on your own.
Man, we know the way it works. You fail a roll, the situation gets worse every time it happens. Ours has just been like, if there was a bell curve, we're on like the edge of it with how unlucky we've been rolling.
I wish we had data on like the average rolls per session.
I mean, you can do that at the end of every session. Just write down all the rolls real quick.
Yeah.
I know that takes time to do, but you could then run the data on it after like maybe 4 sessions and extrapolate from there.
Do they have timestamps on them? That would be helpful. Like if I could get everything.
They probably don't.
View all.
But I think you can download the chats.
Yeah, you can download the chat for everything.
I mean, it's still been I've enjoyed it, but it has definitely been like a whole new level of difficulty. Plus, some of it's self-inflicted for me. You know, Paladin with -1 charisma starting is not the route to go.
Well, in Monster of the Week, it is typically about the characters, about those specific characters, and hopefully they survive unless things go really to shit. But y'all feel kind of fragile in Dungeon World, even though you have like, I think you have similar armor, but maybe not similar health. Some of you have more health.
It's very aggressive, like quick run D&D.
Yeah.
Like it's like Call of Cthulhu. Like you are expected to die. It's just how do you get to that end?
You've managed to survive so far.
Barely. Well, okay, we've had characters have to escape death twice now.
You haven't had to roll death yet. You've had to roll, or you've gotten straight up like, it's been handled before you got to death's door.
Yeah, exactly. Like those rolls have gone the best for it.
This is true. I will say if you don't get to them in time, or you get to them in time but roll poorly, or we'll find out what happens at death's door.
Or I barbecue them with Leon.
And like, I don't know what's going to happen to like Constantine if Pea Sprout dies. That, I don't know. I think we'll need to have a discussion about what that means.
I mean, that's up to you. Like So the way Peace Route works, the way to me the Paladin is, they're going to try to save people. Like that's naturally the way the law works.
Sure, yeah, like I understand that, but I don't. I haven't. I'm hesitant to try to figure out what happens when a character dies. When it's not just Peace Sprout, it's Peace Sprout and Constantine has a role in another world still.
Oh, it's up to you. I mean, he could wake up and be all screwed up. I mean, we're talking mind transfer and all that shit. So
Like,
I don't know.
are y'all in Dungeon World until everyone dies?
Depends on what the hell shadowy tendrils did to our minds. It could all just be, an anime filler arc, for all I know.
We're all in Melduk's basement on VR right now. Oh god.
I guess we'll see.
What?
All right.
I mean, I'm not going to try and die, but I'm also not going to explicitly avoid something if someone's in danger. Like that.
Yeah.
That's how
that
Peace
doesn't-
Sprout is. It feels like Peace Sprout's more in charge than Constantine is, though.
Well, because like I said, there's been nothing that has specifically appealed to Constantine's like constant dilemma. Like Peace Sprout's probably a morally better version than him. Like he hasn't done anything super terrible, but he's also dealt with people that are terrible. So I could see why there's not that dramatic of a character fight, but you put a really good trait up there, that would probably awake some influence for sure.
We'll have to see.